Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, today's high temperature is going to be 58 degrees. It's sunny, and I'm going to have kind of a busy day. I have to take my two pups to the groomer, and yesterday my handyman did not come, so I didn't get the railing put up. He had other things he had to take care of, so he's supposed to come today. So we'll see. He does his own thing and he shows up eventually. So I'll have to coordinate that with taking the dogs to the groomer, but that only takes a couple minutes. So the groomer is close here. And my Lizzie sounds like she found something to bark at again. They're outside going potty. So that'll be my day today. Yesterday I did a little bit of cleaning, and I've decided I want to try and clean one room like every day or so and just concentrate on that rather than cleaning the whole house all at once. I'll just do one room at a time. So that was a lot of hair though that I vacuumed up. And of course, if you have pets, you're going to have that. So cheers. That first sip of coffee is always the best. So I'm going to go think about what else I'm going to do today. Maybe I'll do something with the elephant ears I brought in. Put them in another pot. But I have to figure out which pot I want to use. So because those and the lemon tree are the only two plants that I'm going to be putting outside next spring. The rest of my house plants I'm leaving in the house because, like I've said before, it's just too much of a pain in the butt to have to bring them in the fall. So, all right, well, I'm going to go drink my coffee and I'll be back. All right, well, I stopped at Mark's on the way back. I had to drop my puppies off at the groomer, and Mark's is on the way home. So I'm waiting to pick them up, and it's really weird not having any dogs here. It's so quiet. So anyway, I spent $53.66 at Mark's. I originally wanted to go in there for some more salad since I was out. But, of course, I always have to look in the junk aisle, and I found some good deals. So these candles, they're 3-wick candles, were only $2.49. So I got 3 of them because I burn a lot of candles in the winter. And then this was also, I think, $2.49, and it's a nice big thing of liquid soap. And I like to pick these up once in a while, the fancy containers. And then I can refill them if I want to. So I've been waiting for Christmas time because I wanted to get some short strands of lights. So I got these LED lights in colors, and I got this one in just white. And I need to take my lights down from around the mirror and put new ones up. So I'm going to put these up and replace the lights that are already around the mirror. So I also got some parchment paper that was 99 cents. This charger was $3.49, and it's a dual cable. So I'm going to put this next to my chair because there's a lot of times where I have 2 things that I want to charge up, and right now I only have one charger cable. So that was $3.49. The tall kitchen garbage bags, they were, I think, $3 something. And I use these outside in a bucket to clean up the dog mess. So I was running low on those. I got this tag away because I have a couple of skin tags that I want to see if this works. And this was also $2.49. So that's the only things I got in the junk aisle. Oh, these were $2.99 and these were $3.99. So then I originally went to get more salad, so I went in the produce section and I got 3 heads of romaine, and those were around $3, a little over $3. And I'm running low on my favorite American cheese, so I got some more of that, and that was $3.27. The avocados were $2 something. I can't remember. Let's say $2.99, and there's 4 of them in there. And I only have 1 avocado left. I like avocado toast, so I got that. I got these tomatoes that are still in really nice shape for $1. And then I got another one of these huge clamshell things for $1. It was on markdown. So I'll cook up some of this because, you know, it's still in decent shape. This was the only one I found in the pile that wasn't like already going bad when you look underneath. So I picked that up, and then I picked up a couple things for the puppies. I got the pig ears. They were $1 a piece. And I got these little hoof things. I don't know how much those were. I didn't pay attention. These were $4 something. That's for their teeth when they brush their teeth at night. I picked that up. And then I got one other thing that was $3.99, and this is something for my bed. And it's pink, so it goes with my bed decor. So, and what I do is I like to use these to, you know, when I sleep on my side, and sometimes just to support my arm or my leg, I like to use those. So that was it, and I think I did okay. Mark's prices aren't real great anymore, but, you know, once in a while if you go in their junk aisle and find their markdown produce, then you can still get a good deal. So that was my haul, and now I'm waiting for them to call and say the puppies are done. And I just got a text from my handyman, and he's going to be coming soon too. So I hope he gets here before I have to go pick the dogs up. So all right, I will be back later. I just got my Amazon orders. I look tired today, don't I? I kind of am. I think it's the cooler weather, but that's okay. I feel okay. So anyway, let's see. These are things that I needed. And I want to finish decorating my upstairs bathroom. So I ordered these crystals because I have some in my kitchen window too, and I just love the way they look. And they make a nice rainbow effect when the sun shines. So I can get them out. But these are the ones that I got, and I didn't spend a lot on anything because I am trying to keep it low spend on whatever I buy. So let's see how they look. I'm waiting for my handyman. He should be here any time now. Oh, those are pretty. So there's one. That's one. And there's 6 of them all together. So I'm not going to open them all up now, but they're all different. And I'll show you what they look like once I put them up. in my bathroom, but that probably won't be today. And then another thing I ordered, I just wanted a little bit different look in my bathroom, so, these are the gel pens that I ordered for my Zentangle that I want to do with my watercolor. And so I got these. These are micro tip, and they're all different colors. So I hope that's what I'm looking for. And then I didn't spend a lot on those either. You can spend a lot of money on some of these pens, but you know, I'm not a professional. I'm not going to sell this stuff. So, you know, it's just something that I want to play with, because even as adults, we need things to play with. So these are also gel pens, but they're different than the other ones. And I'm sure some of the colors are similar. But this was actually, they had two different ones. I think it was bright and vintage. And then they had a pack where you could get both together for cheaper. So that's what I did. And I thought that would be fun. Ah, lots of crinkling going on. So there's two of these in different colors. And these are the brighter ones. And then these are the vintage ones. They're much more muted. So we'll see. I mean, I'll use them anyway, even if it's, you know, kind of different than what I expected. But I think that'll be a fun, easy thing that I don't have to fuss with. You know, you just put the watercolor on and then you make a Zentangle out of it. So, and lastly, let's see what else I got here. I ordered a tension rod, but I don't think this is the tension rod. The package is too small. But you never know, maybe actually it is. It's the tension rods. And these will fit my window. And there's two of them in here. And those I'll put up to hold my crystals. And also, I'll have one extra. So that's what I got from Amazon. And I have one more thing coming. Oh, I ordered some Rub and Buff because my shades in the living room are black, but I really don't have anything black in there. So I just wanted to tone them down a little bit, so I ordered a Rub and Buff in like an antique copper color. I want to make them a little more on the brown side. So I'm waiting for that. But that's not coming, I think, until Friday. So that's it. And I didn't spend a whole lot of money. My Amazon account is pretty much paid off. So I think I might have spent on everything maybe between $40 and $50. So that'll work out okay. All right, well, I'm still waiting, having a cup of coffee in the meantime. And I'm just going to relax until he gets here, or until, you know, they call me for my dogs. I do hope he gets here before I have to go pick up the puppies, because I have to tell him where I want what. Isn't that the way it always goes? You know, there's nothing going on, and then all of a sudden everything's going on at once. And it's stressful, and I don't like it. But anyway, I'll be back. Okay, look at all those leaves. This tree is really shedding, but it's a beautiful color. So anyway, this is what it looks like before. And Let's see here. There we go, before the railing, and then I'll post something after the railing. And I'm going to put it on this side. I made my decision. I'm going to put it right here. So I think it'll look fine, and also it'll help a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people. Some people up and down the stairs. Especially in the winter, it'll be a little safer because these steps slope downward, which isn't the safest. So, and this slopes down too, and it can get pretty slippery in the winter. So, okay, well, I'll show you what it looks like when he's all done. Okay, the babies are back, and they're looking mighty spiffy. And here's little Lizzie. I think they're tired. All right, there's one thing done, and my handyman is here putting up the railing. Yay! All right, well, there's the railing, and it works really well. It's very sturdy, and I got it on Amazon, and it was not expensive at all. So I paid $130 to have it installed, plus to have my smoke detectors installed too. So I think that was a pretty good deal. And I'm just going to have this one railing, and it works well. So there it is. Another project done. All right, my friends, it's the end of another day, and I'm glad that railing's up now. Got it out of the foyer and to where it belongs, and it's very sturdy, and it'll be great in the winter, and that way I don't have to worry about people slipping on the steps. So, all right, my friends, it's the end of my day, and that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Excuse me. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.